Hey guys, welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to take a look at the energies for the week of December 5th for each individual zodiac sign. So we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below. They'll be available after their premiere, so keep that in mind. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. I have posted all the December readings for each individual zodiac sign, so you guys can check those out on my channel. And I'm going to be continuing to work on the 2023 readings this week as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much, I also did a December pick a card, so you guys can check that out as well too if you want some additional messages. So yeah, kind of peruse the channel if you feel the need to, but we are going to take a look at the energies here. We're going to start with Aries. So let's see, Aries, what is it that you need to know for this week? Aries, we have Y with number 31. So some of you may be questioning something this week. Okay, you could also be learning something as well. We have the 10 of Cups. We also have the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, some of you could be kind of questioning something this week, or I feel like you're investing a lot of time and energy into almost like a passion or a project or something that just makes you feel good, a goal even that you have for yourself. This could be like a physical goal as well, in the sense of like physical fitness or health. Yeah, we also have the Ace of Wands. So there's a sense of inspiration, a sense of passion here that you have for something that I feel as though you're putting a lot of energy and effort and time into this. I feel like though maybe you're maybe questioning like, why haven't I seen the fruits of my labor, right? So if you're waiting for results of something that you've been putting energy into, you could be like, why isn't it happening? It might just be that it's going to take a little bit more time. It just might not be magically going to appear right away. It might just take a little bit of time and energy. There could be a little bit of like, I don't want to say a delay, but it's almost like in your mind it might be a delay where like you feel like it should be happening faster than it is. Okay, so I feel like this is highlighting like, just keep putting in the detail, the work, the effort, day in, day out, and you will start to see the fruits of your labor. It just might not be fully ready to harvest yet. It just might need a little bit more time to kind of curate before fully being able to blossom into this 10 of Cups. There also could be as well, some of you could be learning or learning a new skill or starting something new, where again it's like the learning piece is the why, but it is like you're learning more and more about it, like you're putting a lot of energy and effort into it. Some of you could be taking a new course. It's something that you really enjoy though, with this Ace of Wands and this 10 of Cups. It's something that you have no problem putting extra time and energy into, and I think that you're going to find the answers because you are so detailed. You're going to find the answers that you need in this situation in order to move it forward. Some of you might feel like this is part of it, it fits into your vision of where you want to go as well. So there's this sense of like growth here, basically, that you're working on achieving when it comes to like a bigger goal with this 10 of Cups. So I feel like you asking these questions is a good thing, but I do feel like you're also trying to get to a specific kind of like location here that you just, you haven't fully reached that potential yet, but you're on your way to reaching it. So that's always a good energy. Just keep doing what you're doing, because I feel like the energy you put in is going to start paying off for you here. So that is what I have for you, Aries. All right. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Let's see, Taurus, what do you need to know for the week? Oh, you got two. We have Observer and we have Blessed. Some of you are starting to see this week like the positive things that have maybe been going on in your life that you've been missing or that you haven't maybe been paying attention to, like the little things, you know. You could also be observing a certain situation and realizing that like you're in a good position, you know, like almost like maybe seeing someone else's situation, you know what, and saying like, you know what, I have a lot of good things in my life to be grateful and thankful for. I'm not sure why that's coming in, but it is. Let's see. We also have 2 number 4s. Both of these, if you broke down this 22, which is a master number, so technically you wouldn't, but if you broke down both those numbers, they would both equal 4. What's going on for Taurus here this week? Look at that, another 4. 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So 2 and 4 are significant here, number-wise, if that's important to you. We also have the 9 of Wands. So lots of fire energy. We do have this Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's something you're seeing this week here, Taurus, that maybe where you felt like held back or you felt kind of wounded or things haven't been going your way, maybe a bit defensive. It's like maybe you're seeing something from a different lens, seeing things from a different perspective, seeing your achievements up until this point. Maybe you feel like it's just like it's been a long journey, right? It's been a long journey. You're starting to see that your small wins that you've had up until this point, right? So sometimes we get so focused on where we want to go that we forget all the good things that have happened to us up until this point, or all the good progress we've made up until this point. This feels like you realizing like, hey, you know what, I have accomplished and achieved a lot here. And it's about recognizing that for yourself, but also and seeing that and celebrating it. So I almost feel like you're starting to celebrate yourself here, Taurus, and the achievement and the success in any sort of capacity, or just like, it's just how far you've come. You know, who you are now versus who you were in January, right? We're reaching the end of the year. So you could be really reflecting on this year and being like, wow, you know what, like a lot has changed, and I'm in a really good space here, better than I would have maybe thought, or just, again, haven't been maybe paying attention or putting a focus on like all the positive changes you've made up until this point in your life. Some of you could be looking at moving as well, and you could be seeing that, or just even looking at things from a different perspective when it comes to moving. You could also be seeing moving as a positive thing now, whereas maybe you were seeing it as more of a negative thing, okay? So obviously take that as it resonates if it does. But I see you shifting your perspective here when it comes to how you're viewing something, and also like where you're trying to go. I think this is helping motivate you as well. Seeing all these small progresses, these small wins, is helping you maintain that vision for the future of where you're going. Like, it's motivating you to say, like, you know, you have done a lot, and so you can keep going. And some of you are noticing too, like family, friends, people who support you, you're seeing that. Okay, so you're starting also to see how blessed you are with people in your life as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you, Taurus. I would say, like, stay focused on, again, those positive things. If this is not an energy you're in, it's something you need to embrace more this week. Okay, so that is what I got for you, Taurus. All right, we are going to move on to Gemini here. What's going on for Gemini? We have happy number 26. So you could be definitely in a good mood this week, Gemini. Let's see. Something could be really exciting, or something could happen this week that makes you really happy. Look at that, the sun. We also have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. This feels like you're breaking down a barrier or a wall, a block that you've had. There's progress, is what I'm getting. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, something you've been like kind of waiting on, or something that's been like maybe kind of feeling a little stuck here with this Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. There's like movement with the Knight of Cups. It might be small, it might be little, but it is emotionally fulfilling. It is emotionally satisfying. It makes you happy. So there's good, possibly good news or good energy or good movement forward, that if you've been feeling stuck or you feel like there's been resistance for you, there seems to be, just movement, especially if you've been putting a lot of time and energy into something here. It's like that's going to start to kind of move forward a little bit. It's going to start to kind of take off. Some of you are getting kind of like down in the dumps about this a bit, like kind of defeated almost, but you haven't given up. And I feel like that's what's allowing this to continue to move forward, obviously, because you've continued to put the effort into it. You've continued to invest into this. Some of you are also seeing that like it was worth your investment to persevere, push through this, work through this, and put this energy in. And now it's starting to pay off, or it will be paying off. There's like a sense of you seeing progress this week around something you've been putting energy and effort into. Some of you could also be really happy with the way a relationship is going, or you're just feeling really good about the progress. Maybe it was kind of like a little weird to start, or it was just kind of like, again, there's like this sense of like resistance almost. And I feel like there might be like a legitimate love offer. Someone might take action towards you or communicate with you, or you might go out with someone or something this week if it's relationship wise, but it's like, it's something that's going to make you happy. And I feel like you've been waiting for this to happen. You've been waiting for this to start to move and to shift. It feels like it's kind of like newer, or it's got like a new energy to it, or a very, just with the sun and this like kid on it, it's almost like there's this newer energy around whatever it is that you're kind of stepping into, or it's just like you've been waiting for change. So this energy that it's stepping into, or what you've been waiting to happen, is new for you, even if the situation isn't new. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying there. But yeah, I feel like there is definitely some progress. It might be, like I said, small progress, but there is progress. So there might be still some hurdles and some energy and time you have to really invest into this and keep up with it, but there is movement, which makes you happy. Whether that's love or like some creative project or something you've been investing your energy and time into to get off the ground. So I feel like there's going to be kind of like some positive news or energy around something here for you, Gemini. That's what I got for you guys. All right. We are going to move on here to Cancer. So let's see, Cancer, what do you guys need to know for this week? We have TikTok with number 30. You might feel like you're on a time crunch. I specifically heard time crunch. Let's see, what's going on for Cancer? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You could have a lot going on as well. Like, you could be like really on a schedule or having to stick to a schedule as well. We have the Death card. You may have a decision to make as well. Yeah, Two of Cups, Seven of Cups. So I think there's almost like something you may have to decide whether you want to move forward with it or not. Two of Cups is not always like, it doesn't always have to be love. It can be just be connecting with something that you emotionally feel drawn to. So like, even if it's like a job, is this the job that you want? It's Mercury in Cancer is the Two of Cups. So it's like you and whatever you're connecting with on the same page emotionally, feeling invested into this. And I feel like this is a big change here with this Death card energy for you. So there's this sense of like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? Like it feels like a big decision, because it can create so much change in your life, whether that's good or bad, right? But you're kind of like, ooh, I don't know, what do I do? I think it's tapping back into like what emotionally brings a sense of fulfillment here. Even if it is a relationship, is like, do I feel emotionally connected to it or do I not? Some of you could feel a little bit confused or overwhelmed emotionally as well, or just like really pressured almost to like make a change, especially with this TikTok. Like, especially if you know if someone's like waiting on a decision, or I was getting this in Aquarius's reading about, I think it was Aquarius, I could be wrong, did the December reading, like having to make a decision. So if any of you have Aquarius in your chart, you can check that out. I believe it's that reading. Some of you as well may need to let go of something, or you could be choosing to let go of something. Like if you've had a lot of things on your plate that have been overwhelming, and like you've been balancing out a lot of things, juggling a lot of different responsibilities or different things going on, right? Maybe working or caring for too many people, like you may have to, like, it might be time to let something go as well, so that you can really be in this space of feeling emotionally connected and fulfilled with where you're at. Because there is kind of this sense, if it's not a love situation, I mean, again, you could be choosing of whether you are going to step into a connection here, a partnership between you and a job, you and a boss, you and a career path, like whatever it is. But there can also be this sense of like doing too many things at once and needing to make a change so that you can feel better about where you're at. So if you're not looking at stepping into anything new, you may be looking at making a decision of letting something go, because you need to have more space for you and yourself to feel better, more comfortable, maybe have more time for relationships in your life as well, whether that's romantic, platonic, whatever. But I do feel like there's like a decision that you feel like you have a time restriction on for some reason this week. Here, Cancer. So take the time that you need. I feel though, like you might just be feeling the pressure. I don't know if there's an actual time frame. Some of you there may be, some of you there may not be, but go with your heart, go with what feels good to you. I think that's kind of the message here. But yeah, it does feel like you feel like it's going to make a big change in your life, whatever this decision, whatever you decide to do. But that's what I got for you, Cancer. All right. Let's move on to Leo. What is going on for Leo this week? We have Truth Be Told, number 14. All right. Something could be revealed, or someone could be obviously telling a truth. Ooh, we have the Ace of Cups. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Swords. Okay. Couple different messages here, Leo, depending on where you're at. Some of you, if you work with anyone, they could maybe be telling you they like you, or like there's love here, someone's interested in you in love, like someone has feelings for you type of energy. It doesn't have to be in work, but it could be also within like could be volunteer, could be school, could be family, friends, but like you know them through more of a community versus like socially friends, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, I don't know, they could be like friends of the family, and you like if your parents are friends with people, they're like you know them because they're the kids of the family, you know what I mean? It could be like weird affiliations like that. It doesn't really feel like it's like a part of your social circle in the sense of like a friend group, although it could be. So there's someone who wants to connect with you, get to know you. Someone sees you as like, if it's love, someone sees you as like long-term, stable, committed person, and they would like to pursue a relationship. It's coming in hot. Others of you, this could be a work collaboration. I almost feel like this is what you've been goaling for. If this is not an opportunity coming towards you, it's what you're putting out into the world. So this could be you expressing a new project you've been working on, and maybe you have clients, or you need clients, or you're just it's being received well. There's a sense of recognition for your talents, and some of you, this is going to make you more money, but you're expressing it, like you're letting it out. I'm imagining this little owl here actually opening up the doors and all of this flying out. If I could see this card in action, that's kind of what it's giving me right now. So some of you are expressing this like new thing or showcasing this new thing. Yeah, we have Lovers here with the Knight of Swords, both Gemini energies. We also have this King of Cups. It's a choice from the heart space. It's a choice on you taking action in a direction that feels good to you. Like this is coming from a good place, whatever this is, or whoever this is. But I feel like there's almost like something you've been working towards or building up towards. You also feel very supported with whatever this is in some way, shape, or form. So whether there's people encouraging you to put this out there, or you put this out there and you receive good things back from it as well. But I feel like you definitely are building a foundation, a legacy, stability for yourself, or that like that'll be coming, right? If this is kind of a newer thing, that'll be coming. But yeah, it's like you're taking the mask off, you're showing, you're showcasing. Something's being like revealed, but it could be you revealing it. It doesn't have to be someone revealing something to you. It could be you putting this out, putting something out into the world. This could also be you expressing feelings to somebody else as well, right? So it could kind of go either way. But I do feel like it's supported well. Regardless of whatever it is, it's like it goes well. It might kind of come in hot and heavy a little bit with this Knight of Swords, and it very kind of bold almost, and to the point, but that's not always a bad thing, right? So that's what I got for you, Leo. Hopefully that resonates. All right. For some reason, I feel like I missed a sign. Let me just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we're good. All right. I don't know why I kept feeling that way, but all right, let's move on to Virgo. Ooh, boy. Let's see what you need to know here, Virgo. We have Never-Ending Story. We also have the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Sun. I think you're walking away from something that you've been kind of stuck in. We have this Knight of Swords at the bottom here. I feel like you're completing something here, Virgo. There's a victory here, happiness, celebration. Some of you may have Jupiter and Leo with this Six of Wands and then the Sun energy here. Six of Wands is literally Jupiter and Leo. So you might have Jupiter and Leo. But I almost feel like you've been kind of stuck in a situation and now you're having victory by getting out of it. And there's a lot of happiness, a lot of more emotional fulfillment, a lot of feeling kind of almost like in control again with the actions that you're taking. So there's something that you're kind of changing here, Virgo, that is like you feel really good about it. Yeah, you feel really good about it. I almost feel like this never-ending story was kind of like exhausting for you as well. This person here does not look pumped. This person does not look thrilled to be continually stuck in this same pattern, whatever this is. I feel like you're getting out of that though. There's movement here. There's progression, and I feel like you're taking yourself there. Something could have ended quite quickly as well, or you are making a decision to walk and move quite quickly from something. But again, you're moving towards the sun. You're moving towards clarity, towards happiness. I think you're going to see good things by making this choice or this decision, whatever this is. Also, people are cheering you on. Like, people are happy for you. People are, if you've told anyone about this decision that you've made, or they're seeing that progress, like maybe it feels like maybe they'd be close to you. This is kind of intuitively what I'm getting, but it feels like they'd be like close to you. So like a close friend or a close family member, like someone you would tell this to. They are cheering you on. They're excited for you. They're happy for you. They're pumped for you. Like you've got almost like a little cheerleading section, you know what I mean? Like in a good way though. It's like people are supporting you and are proud of you. So there's something about this path that you're walking down that like you are gonna feel supported, but there's also this sense of victory. You feel good about it too. Like you feel like hell yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? So there could have been something bold. You could have said something as well, like something, you could have said something to someone to initiate this. Like, you know, it's almost like you had to assert yourself. Knight of Swords can be very assertive energy. So it's like you almost like you had to assert yourself in a certain direction here, but you feel excited and happy about it because I feel like it's bringing in a positive change that you have been stuck in something for a while and you've been wanting to get out of it is kind of what it feels like. So again, I don't know what that's in relation to, but I see you doing the thing and being really proud of yourself, and other people who are close to you being proud of you too for doing this and making kind of, it feels bold, like it feels like a bold action that you took. And so you're kind of rewarded, I guess, with this like good feeling because you did something that felt good to you. So yeah, some of you just got out of a, I don't know, just like a weird situation. It just feels exhausting and heavy kind of. But that's pretty much what I got for you, Virgo. That was pretty short and sweet. Let's move on here. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. What does Libra need to know for the week? Ooh, we got regeneration, number 46. This reminds me of the Tower. However, it's more so what's been standing out to me is this part of the card, which is giving me this energy of like the rebirth aspect. Oh, I didn't even realize there's like a little face in there too. I almost feel like the ending has already happened. You're in the rebirthing phase of something here. So you're seeing growth, you're seeing progress maybe this week. Let's see. What does the tarot have here for Libra this week? Look at that. The Star, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's like, you've already left something, or you've already like, you know, experienced the negative side, I guess, of something. We have the Fool here at the bottom of the deck. Like, you're focused on happiness, you're focused on your future, what will bring you joy. You have hope, I feel. Like there's a sense of positive. I feel like some of you might start the week in this Five of Pentacles, but then it's like by the end of the week, you feel really good. Like there's a shift in your energy this week. You might have something to celebrate this week as well with this Three of Cups. Yeah, the Fool, we have the Sun card behind that, Ten of Pentacles. Like something really positive shifts. You go from the 5 to the 10 of Pentacles. Like something changes here this week for you. And maybe you get good news around this new direction. Okay, this like rebirth energy that you're going through, this shift in direction. It's almost like there's good news when it comes to that. So if you've been kind of feeling like nothing's happening, some of you could have lost hope at one point with this Five of Pentacles, but then with the Star, the major arcana for me always trump the minor arcana, right? So it's like maybe you've been feeling kind of defeated, maybe feeling like there's been a lack in some aspect of your life because things have been ending and changing, and you know, maybe there's been a lot of more turbulent times, but I feel like there's something that restores a sense of hope and faith for you around your future and kind of where you're going, and that motivation a little bit of like progress. It's like it's like almost like maybe you get some proof that you are moving in the right direction. That's kind of what it feels like. Like there's a sense of you feeling happy around what's happening this week. It's like showing you, it's almost like it's maybe signs or synchronicities or just proof that things are moving, things are going in the right direction, you're doing the right things, you're making the right choices, you're around the right people, and that's making you feel good and making you feel supported and making you feel like you're out the other side of whatever this challenging situation has been. Some of you, this could be financial. Some of you, this could be with people, like, you know, relationships. I don't know, there's something that's restoring your hope for this direction that you're going. I feel like it's like you're on the up and up, like you're out of the shit. I feel like you're leaving this Five of Pentacles. And again, if you start the week like this, I don't feel like you're going to end the week like this. You're going to be in the Star and the Fool energy. You also might find something new to put your energy into. Like there might be an idea or something different that comes in kind of unexpectedly a little bit. I'm getting like Aquarian, Uranian vibes. So like yeah, there could be something kind of different about this week where like something kind of shows up and you're like, whoa, that's cool. Let's see what that's all about. That'll be for like very few of you, but I don't know, maybe it's a job. Maybe you get a job offer. Maybe you get an opportunity to make more money. Maybe you get a relationship. You meet a person, right? There's something that is helping you get out of a tough situation that's showing up for you this week, Libra. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. All right. We are going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. What's going on for you guys this week? We have Chop Wood, number 42. This might be busy this week. What's going on for Scorpio? What do they need to know for Scorpio? We got the Sun. I feel like if you're busy, you're enjoying it though. Like it's not. Some of you are enjoying it though because you're getting organized. Sun, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords. Some of you are. Yeah, some of you are getting a lot done, but it's making you feel really accomplished, really rested as well. We do have the Eight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's almost saying like, take breaks if you need to from a mental perspective. Like if you're really busy or you're starting to, you know, when you get tired and your like mind just starts to kind of like, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but like your mind kind of like can just get negative because you're tired. You need to sleep. You need to rest, right? Like you've been doing too much. If you do get into that, just be cautious of that, right? Like if you're doing too much, just make sure you're not rushing things, forcing yourself. However, I do see you really taking action on the things that make you feel good. So it's kind of an interesting energy. I feel like it's more of just like, don't overdo it. I also feel like you're overcoming mindset things. Like maybe you've been really working on a positive mindset, positive shift in your energy. I feel like the actions that you're taking and the effort and the energy and the discipline that you've been putting into changing your mindset or shifting doubts and shifting insecurities, that sort of thing, like you're overcoming that, you're working through that, and I feel like you're going to be making progress on that. I think you're going to start to feel really confident, really good, letting your energy shine here with the Sun. Some of you may have Leo in your chart, but it's almost like what you're putting effort into. Some of you taking a break from things, but you're ready to go now. I feel like definitely there's been a mindset shift. If it's not this week, you've been working on this. This is something that's been continual here. Possibly for some of you over the last like 4 to 8 weeks. You've been, maybe since even Leo season, you've been working on your mindset, your mental health, you know, just like making sure your mind is clear. I feel like whatever it is, you've been dedicated to it. And I think you're feeling really good about progress, or you're just feeling really good about the actions that you're taking, or you're just enjoying the things that you're doing. So some of you are really taking action and putting effort into something that feels really good for you. I think you may be feeling as well that you're getting some positive results out of things as well, based on the actions that you're taking. So yeah, it's like positive outcomes to the actions, the effort that you've been putting in. It's like you're getting a little proof that you're moving in the right direction. You could be getting some sense of clarity as well if you've been feeling kind of stuck around maybe something to do with your work, or anything really. It's like if you've just been feeling kind of restricted when it comes from a mind perspective, like just clarity wise, I feel like you're going to be getting clarity, which is going to help you take action this week as well. So there's kind of this, like, there is action and movement forward here, progress. I think it's just a matter of like your mindset around things and how clear you feel and how ready you are to take action. That's going to like influence you. The mind is very active this week here, Scorpio, for you. So just keep doing what you're doing. I feel like with this chop wood as well, it's like, you know, keep doing what you've been doing, what you've been working on, keep putting effort and energy in. You're seeing good things. Like, don't give up, keep taking action, and you'll be fine. So That's pretty much what I got for you, Scorpio. Hopefully that resonates. All right. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Just saw the Seven of Swords, so we have a leg up, number 34. Interesting. I heard cheating, which, I mean, everyone associates Seven of Swords cheating-wise, like relationship, but this feels like on a test. So I don't know if you're actually cheating on a test, but what it's also giving me with this leg up is like more of, some of you, it might feel like you're cheating to give yourself a boost. You know when something feels, you find an easy way to do it and you're like, this is way too easy, right? It's kind of like that, where it's like it feels like you're cheating because it's so simple or it's so easy to have success. It's something like that. You're like, this is too easy. Interesting. I don't know what that's about. That might be a very separate message, but let's see what's going on for you, Sag. This Knight of Swords is popping out. There might be something with Mars this week. I don't know what it's aspecting collectively, but Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. You and someone are on the same page. There's something coming together, something working out. I feel like there's communication and there's someone could be supporting you, somebody could be helping you as well. This could be a family member for some of you, someone older than you. There's a sense of like you and someone kind of being on the same page, although I feel like someone's helping you, or there's clarity coming in, or like, again, you and someone kind of getting on the same page. It feels like there is another person here somehow. It definitely could be love. I feel like the one person's moving a lot faster than the other. I'm also getting here relationship-wise, if it's a person, in the sense of like romance, one person's very, so there's like how do I put this into words? It's like the two of you move at different speeds. So one person moves faster than the other, but I'm almost getting it like it's helpful. Like, you know, when I've had this even just in like friends, because I can be like a more quiet and reserved person until you kind of like get to know me. But I usually attract friends in my life that are very talkative, very chatty, very social. They will always initiate the conversation first, right? Like they're the one like who seems like they want to get to know me like way more than I want to get to know them in the beginning, but it's more because I like to feel out the room, and like they're just like, hey, how's it going? Blah, 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 right? That's what I kind of feel like this is about, where it's like one person is so social and so like, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. And the other person's like, okay. Like one person is very, I don't know, it's kind of almost like opposites attract, where it's like one person's really determined, takes action very quickly, and the other person is like, yeah, go with the flow kind of thing. So it's like working well. So even like, I mean, you might go on a date or something with someone this week, or you might have plans to go take action or something like this week with someone, like, you know, I mean, go do something. Maybe someone's traveling to go see the other person, but it's like there's something about like the two of you working together, even if it's, again, a friend or a family member, someone helping you. It's like the way they do things and the way you do things are very different, and so therefore it's supportive and it works. It's a really weird message. I feel like it's weird. It's random because of what's how I'm kind of like channeling this message, but yeah, it's like you and this person are, and even on like with this leg up, it's like one's the bigger person, one's the bigger bear, one's the smaller bear, right? It's like one person's like, I don't know, maybe got more experience or just is more vocal or more assertive in some way, and the other person's like, yeah, I'll tag along. Sounds good. Like there's just kind of that energy. You may be this person that is like, yeah, what do you want to do? Let's go here. Let's go do that. And they're like, yeah, sure. Sounds good. Like they're just like along for the ride, you know? But it works. Like there's something about it that's like cohesive with this Two of Cups. And there's like this, there's emotions here, there's feelings, there's connection here. Again, even if it's just like platonic, it's like the two of you respect each other emotionally. But one person, I feel like, almost like has more of the ideas or has the initiative or is doing the initiation, or the other person's kind of more of like following a little bit. So yeah, really interesting energy, but I feel like it works. It's good. So even if this is like a new connection for you, Sag, like it's one person's really motivated. And not that the other person doesn't want to be a part of it. It's just more of like, they're just not usually the ones to kind of like step up like that, right? Usually that's kind of how relationships work. There's kind of this, the strengths and weaknesses of individuals, right? Anyway, that's what I have for you, Sag. Hopefully that resonated. Kind of an interesting message. The other thing I want to say, Sag, is that like, with going back to what I said initially with that, like with regards to the leg up and like this seems too easy, potentially it could be because the other person is so active and assertive that it's like, wow, I don't even have to do anything. This person is just taking action and I don't even have to like initiate anything. So it could be that too, of why it feels too easy, especially in relationship or something. Like maybe they just approach you in relationships way different than anyone you've ever dated in the past. And so it's just like, wow, this is like very simple, right? It's like very easy going. So that's the end of your message, Sag. Okay. We're going to move on here to Capricorn. So let's see, Capricorn. We have Here and Now, number 32. So the in-between, let's see. We got the Death card. We got the Queen of Cups. And we got the Chariot. Some of you could have Scorpio or Cancer in your chart. We also have this Nine of Wands. Okay, sorry. I don't know what just happened. My screen just went black. It was still recording, but it went black. Okay, so if you're in this in-between stage here, Capricorn, and maybe things have been feeling kind of slow, they're about to speed up. Things are about to shift, start moving quite quickly. I feel like you haven't been giving up on something. There's something you've been really focused on, like really confident on, really sure of. Okay, it's something you maybe been thinking a lot about as well with this Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords. Like you can't get something out of your brain. You can't stop focusing on something. Okay, maybe this could also just be like in the sense of like wanting to have a victory and wanting to have success. There's like, you're in this transition phase here, Capricorn. There's about to be a big transformation. I feel like you're starting to take action on something, which is like, it's you actively putting yourself through this change. You're not in the past. You are looking forward. Your cup is close to the past. You're not looking, if you're looking back, you're like reflecting. I feel like though you're going to be taking action towards the future here though. There's this sense of you preparing yourself to move forward. You're going to be overcoming obstacles, barriers. If there's been any sort of like blocks here or anything with regards to anything holding you back, I feel like there is going to be progress. Like you're going to start to overcome all those things. There's a sense of you really connecting to what it is that you want emotionally. Also feeling very emotionally in control with this Chariot energy. Like a lot of you have done like really deep reflection. You're very clear on what your blocks and barriers are and what your shadow traits are. And that's helping you heal, move forward, progress through whatever this is. If you're feeling in limbo, you are starting to shift. There is going to be movement that you start to see. Some of you, it could be around, we will have a Cancer full moon, which will be January 6th, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it could be. So there could be something around that time period, or it's like up until that full moon, there's this sense of working and progressing towards that. It's also could be like the next 6 months until like eclipse season, which will be kind of like the springtime, like Taurus season. yeah, I just feel like you're focused. And so if you feel like you're not making progress, I feel like you are. And something might start to pick up speed here. There might be a lot of fast moving energy you're creating a lot of big changes, but it's like you are in the beginning stages with this here and now. It's like you're starting to do the transitioning work. And I think you're going to start to see victory and reward off of this. But there's kind of this, like, it's like a snowballing effect that I almost feel like it's like the tumbleweed, the snowball is going to start to move faster and faster and faster and faster. You're just like in that initiation phase. And so if things have been slow, it's going to start to pick up here for you for sure. Could also be in love as well. Like there could be a love offer, a love relationship coming in, especially if things have been kind of stagnant. If you've ended things, there's been relationships that have ended in your life, you could be starting to come out of that, closing your cup to the past people, moving into like a newer relationship, overcoming, obstacles and wounds and things that you've experienced in the past, learning from those experiences and being able to kind of like move forward and really bring in the type of relationship that you want, so you can be victorious in love as well. So that could also be kind of where you're at, but there's definitely this transition phase that you're in here at Capricorn. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up on where you're at. All right. Let's move on. Oh boy. We are going to move on to Aquarius. So let's see, Aquarius. What do you guys need to know for the week? Ooh, we have Treasure Island, number 9. Some of you like hitting the jackpot on something, or feeling that way at least. Like that could be very subjective to the individual, obviously. So we have the Queen of Wands. Oh boy. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil energy. Okay, Capricorn energy is strong here. Okay, so kind of what I'm feeling here is like there's progress. You've been really working on something, strategizing on how you are going to maybe increase your finances, come into this place of stability, like the things that you desire as well. Queen of Wands and the Devil, like there's something that you've been desiring or something you want to have. This could be material in the sense of like money, or it could be a home or a job, something you want to achieve, and you've been really pursuing it but strategizing it at the same time. That Seven of Swords is your energy as well. I also feel for some of you as well with this Seven of Cups behind the Devil, like there's also this sense of like you could be starting to eliminate distractions this week. Some of you as well, I mean, I do have to acknowledge it, but it's like, I don't know, there could be this sense of like seeing the truth around a person. I don't really know if what they've been hiding is bad though. Some of you, what you don't know is that they could have a lot of money. Or you're just like learning more about this. Like with the Treasure Island, it makes me feel like there's a positive sense to what you're finding out, or what you would be learning, right? Seven of Swords is like usually someone hiding something, keeping something a secret. I feel like this is just like when the secret comes out, it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. It's not negative. It benefits you. Someone could just be slow to open up, I'm getting as well, with this like turtle energy on the card as well. So like maybe they're just slow to reveal things to you. But there is this sense of you, if you're focused on your goals or something in your own personal life, there's a sense of strategy around like you figuring out how to get there. And again, it might be kind of slow and steady wins the race, but there is you hitting the jackpot, or you starting to see benefit to your actions that you've been taking towards your goals, your desires. And again, I feel like if anything's being revealed to you this week that you haven't been able to see clearly on, the thing that gets revealed is a positive thing. It's not a negative thing, I don't feel. You could also just be dealing with a Capricorn, or you might have that in your chart. You could also have fire in your chart, or just an earth energy with the King of Pentacles, or dealing with that sign. But yeah, I feel like this is like something is, there's positive energy. I feel like, yeah, if someone's hiding something, it's something around money. I don't really feel like they're like hiding money. I mean, they might be. I think they're just hiding like how much they have or how much they make, or, and if you're in a relationship here with someone, it could be that. I mean, this could be also you hiding how much you make, right? Like there's something around money not being disclosed. So take that however that resonates. But otherwise, when it comes to your goals, your dreams, stay focused on that ambition, stay focused on that desire that you have for success, because I feel like you're really figuring things out. Seven of Swords, you're starting to see what works, what doesn't work, and finding that strategy that works for you to have that level of success that you're looking for. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Hopefully that resonates. We are going to move on to Pisces. So let's see, Pisces, what do you guys need to know for this week? We have Come to the Edge, number 36. So something's kind of like pulling you forward. There's a sense of like, I want to say the word luring. Not in a negative way. I almost feel like it's in a, I want to say like in a romantic way, but I almost feel like that's a very Piscean word. It's almost like a, like if it's not a person, it's like a thing. It's like you feel so like, oh, I love that. Like I want to move towards that. Like there's this sense of like emotionally being intrigued by this thing or this person. Let's see. Going on for Pisces? What does this Come to the Edge about for Pisces this week? It's like almost tempting. Oh my God, that's so funny. The Devil card. Tempting. Yeah, there's something tempting you. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something you're really drawn towards. Some of you are drawn to it because it can bring you financial stability, or it poses a lot of potential of growth to it. We have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's something, it's like you either hear something or you have a conversation with someone, or there's like a sense of desire that you have to move in a certain direction around something earthly. This is all earth energy. Some of you have strong earth, potentially specifically Capricorn. This would be Virgo energy in your chart. It's a new journey though. It's a new path. There's like, because this Come to the Edge card reminds me of the Fool card, right? Like kind of like she looks like she's jumping like the Fool is on the tarot deck. Yeah, there's like a temptation to move in a certain direction here. I feel like, I mean, as long as it's not like toxic, I feel like go for it. Some of you, this is though, like it's like a healthy desire. This is what it feels like. It's almost like a healthy desire. I would say just make sure that you don't get caught up or bound by any sort of restriction through whatever this is, whether it's a person or it makes you know what I mean, like codependency, or making sure that you're not binded contractually with something in a negative sense. Obviously contracts can be good as well, but there's almost like, even if it's like a new person, okay, some of you could also be very drawn to this person because they have money, okay? So making sure that you're not being greedy, or making sure that you're not being drawn to this opportunity only for money. If it's just like a job or something like that, like making sure that it has a sense of excitement and creativity. Someone really maybe wants to work with you, or you want to work with them, or you see, again, a lot of potential for growth here. with this person. Like some of you see this person or the situation having a lot to offer you. So there's a strong desire to move in this direction. But it's kind of, it's kind of like, it's almost like you wouldn't really be going for this if it wasn't right in your face, I want to say. So what I mean by that is, like, let's say you're going about your life as normal, and then someone's like, hey, have you ever heard of this? You should try this. And then the way they explain it is like, wow, I've never heard of anything like that before in my life. And it's so like intriguing, and you know, there's like, you have this strong desire to have that, and it almost like tempts you to move towards it, but maybe you don't have enough like information, you know what I mean? So it's like, tread lightly for sure. If you don't like know a lot about this, or ask questions, Page of Wands, like communicate, express things, right? And again, just make sure it's not based on greed. I feel like that would be the only thing with this energy, is like, just make sure it's not based on greed and it has some good substance to it. But if it's just something, a new path that's exciting for you, and you can see building and growing and progression here, maybe an increase in your finances, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Just, again, it's like, what is it based off of? What's the premise of it? Is it built on something spiritual, something good, something from a good place? Or is it just built on money and greed and, you know, whatever? So it's just like discerning that is really all I feel is kind of being highlighted there. But some of you, if this is like a work thing, you have potential to make a lot of money, if that's the case. So there's definitely something tempting you forward or pulling you forward here, Pisces, but I think there's going to be conversation around it too. You may meet with someone or have a conversation or learn something here when it comes to this opportunity. Like, you might want to learn more about it or have a conversation to learn more about it, that sort of thing, like asking questions. But yeah, you're definitely kind of like tempted. I feel like it's going to be more conversation this week versus like action. So there might be like conversations about it, and then it's like you'll have to decide, and then it'll be potentially moving forward. So this could be a few weeks here that you're kind of dealing with that, if that's something that resonates with you. But that is what I got for you guys. So hopefully that resonates. That is the weekly reading. Like I said, I'll be coming out with the 2023 readings, or a few more of them this week. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got. So hopefully that resonated for you guys. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign, like I said in the beginning. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. I appreciate you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.